Star Citizen Alpha 3.14.0, welcome to Horizon is now live, and there's a lot to take in. There are some awesome new trailers and release videos of 3.14, Horizon, the new landing zone, and the Taurus, the new flyable ship, sort of. It's not that new, but it is newly flyable. If you are looking for a new player guide and tutorial, then check out the one we just released on the main channel, linked below, going over all the Star Citizen basics for 3.14 so that you can start the game running and with some purpose. There doesn't appear to have been a persistence reset for this release, so your ships, Alpha UBC, and potentially even your reputation should have been carried over from the last major patch 3.13 to this 3.14 live patch. Alpha 3.14 introduces Crusader and its majestic city in the clouds, Horizon. Once home to the UE Navy's shipyards, Crusader Industries transformed the unique latticework of floating platforms into the arguably most picturesque city in Stanton. It's beautiful. Horizon is beautiful. Spawn there, run around there, it's cool. Cloud Imperium have made a pretty awesome welcome to Horizon website brochure tourist guide type thing, which is worth having a quick look through, even if it's just like, wow, these guys can certainly make marketing materials and websites very well. And Horizon is one of the main focuses this patch. Obviously, Crusader is a real gas giant now in-game. Well, I mean, it's an in-game thing. It's not real, but it's now visitable. It's not a fake asset. There is a referral bonus scheme running until the 31st of August to recruit someone, and if they then buy a starter pack or ship for $40 or more, then you'll both get a Dragonfly with a skin, and each player account can earn one Dragonfly each during that promotion. But if you have loads and loads and loads of people using a referral code, they'll all get their Dragonflies, if you see what I mean. There is a screenshot contest for taking the in-game Finley and or Francis Stormwow plushes to various locations in the game and then snapping pictures of them there. Just take pretty pictures, do cool things. You can win yourself a physical plush of Finley and an in-game Nova tank. So, yeah, I wish that was actually the other way around. I'd really like to own my own real tank. To be honest. We also have a Constellation Curring contest where you can win a Constellation Taurus. There's even a Wish You Were Here card contest, so take a photo of Horizon and add your referral code for a bit of a recruitment drive with a chance to win some ships too, as well as, I suppose, at the same time, you potentially getting that Dragonfly bonus. There is a lot of ships on sale as part of 3.14 going live. We have a big selection of Crusader ships on sale because Horizon's there. And that's where the ships are sort of built. So we've got the Mercury Starrunner, the C2 and M2 Hercules, as well as the yet-to-be-released Ares Ion and Inferno heavy fighters, which are planned to be released in the next major patch 3.15, at least at the moment. The Genesis Starliner is also available, but who knows when that will be completed. The A2 isn't on sale here, but I would expect it to be on sale when 3.15 goes live, because that's when it's supposed to be released, and it is supposed to be a more limited edition model, so bear that in mind. It is sold sometimes in limited runs. As we had some major missile changes in 3.14, we also had the Cyclone MT, missile cannon turret variant of that little ground vehicle, the Talon Shrike, which is the more missile-orientated Talon, the Ballista, again, very, very big missiles on a ground vehicle, and the Freelancer Miss, all on sale. I'm not sure why they didn't have a load more ships, especially things like the Retaliator. I suppose that's going through updates at the moment, so maybe once that's been updated, we'll see on sale. You can also grab any of the Constellations and the Taurus, which is now flyable in 3.14. The Taurus is available for Warbond price of $160, so that's cash, no store credit, but you can also get the store credit version for $190. So previously that ship was $150 before this patch. Bear that in mind. It's a powerful multi-crew cargo, combat, and missile boat, but I believe that the Andromeda is only... It says $240 here, but for some reason I thought it was $225. Has that gone up as well? If people know, you can chuck it in the comments. Okay, well, just sort of bear that in mind. Obviously, the Andromeda does come with the as a rover and the P-52, I believe. So maybe that's a more viable option. You can get all this stuff in-game. Get it all in-game! Get in-game! Although, I don't think the Taurus is available in-game yet. At least I haven't seen it. But soon. There is some new merch available too, with highlight being Finley Starwall plush. So if you want some physical merch, that's pretty cool. But there's like mugs and shirts and things like that. But 3.14 has a load more features going on with it than just Horizon this release. There's been a massive combat, ship and weapon rebalance and overhaul. A new power management systems, capacitors on ships are used to charge energy weapons, which need to recharge every few shots. Pilots can use the new capacitors to allocate power between ships' shields, thrusters and weapons however they see fit, and that has a real difference from finally balancing defense and offense mid-battle to maxing out performance for a swift getaway. This added versatility could make all the difference between success and defeat and life and death. Projectiles are even more deadly thanks to the new missile system and missile operator mode. This gives greater accuracy and control in combat. Projectiles themselves now use the same flight model as ships, making them behave more realistically and improving their effectiveness. Going back to the prettiness, we've got the implementation of Cloud Tech, which is used for the creation of that Crusader gas giant. This Cloud Tech will be expanded in the future to add further detail to existing planets in the Stanton system and beyond, and is by no means the final iteration of gas clouds, and there's lots of stuff they want to do with them, lots of little bugs that they want to fix, and they generally want to make them a lot more pretty. There's improved radar and ping systems, introducing EM and IR signatures to vehicles and background signatures for larger entities like stations and planets, where players can basically hide smaller ships near them, masking their signature. Scanning's been reworked too, with a new UI showing scan direction and strength. It also displays additional target information, including details on the cargo, crew, components, and crime stat, so you can have more sort of information when choosing whether to run or fight or whatever. There are lots of HUD updates, putting some of those new features in better context on your cockpit. Though it doesn't have a huge amount of use at the moment, there's surrendering, which allows criminals to basically go, no, I don't want to die. And when NPCs say, stop, criminal scum, and when you're in your ship, you can literally stop your ship, power down, and then you'll be sent to the Klesha Rehabilitation Facility or prison to do your sentence. So that's a way of not dying and having your ship impounded. So in the future, that's going to be super important. At the moment, it's at least in-game. Dynamic events are back, so this is huge. This is the thing I'm probably most looking forward to happening during the 3.14 cycle. So this is the new Nine Tails lockdown mission and event. Players are tasked with either helping repel or joining a Nine Tails pirate clan blockading a station somewhere in Stanton. There's going to be multiple runs of this throughout the 3.14 cycle and beyond. You're going to want to check your Moby Glass to see when these events are happening though, because at the moment there's no sort of like confirmation of exactly when they're happening. They could just happen when certain things happen in game, and you'll get missions, and your Moby Glass will basically tell you what's going on as long as you check that missions tab every so often. We also have that Xeno Threat Remastered event during that 3.14 cycle as well, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Alongside the new experience, the underlying dynamic event tech receives a handful of updates and quality of life improvements, including tweaks to friendly fire, so that you won't instantly get crime stats if one of your shots goes awry. That's the idea here. There's a whole host of bug fixes and known issues and a lot going on at the moment, so we're going to be doing a full known issues and workarounds video, as well as a full patch notes video over the weekend. Star Citizen is in alpha, after all, and knowing how to fix and avoid issues will help you have a much better gaming experience. And that full patch notes sort of list is, if you're interested in knowing everything that's been added, actually most of everything that's been added, because they do keep some stuff off the patch notes oddly, and we'll try and put that in there as well. But if you're interested in that, that will be there later this weekend. Boom, that's it for a quick rundown of the 3.14 live release. Jump in, have some fun. I have no idea when those dynamic events will be running yet, so as I said, stay tuned to your Moby Glass, and I'd love to know what you think of 3.14 live, and was it released before it was ready, do you think? Are you having a great time? Are you having desync problems, or have you not actually noticed them, and do you think CIG have solved a lot of them? What do you think of the ship combat, power, and capacitor changes? Love them? Hate them? Indifferent? Big step towards what you want? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below.
Mummy, I'm going to play Star Citizen when I get home. Well, little Timmy, you can't because hackers stole our house.
This is a story I hear only too often. It was just one day before these two were going to get NordVPN. Now they have to live on the streets. Don't let that be you. Get NordVPN in the links below. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For August, we are giving away a Mercury Star Runner, the fantastic multi-crew hauler data mission runner, allowing you to do a little bit of everything the Star Citizen has to offer. To be in for a chance of winning that, comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details in the links below. If you'd like to further support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. the join button down below. You'll get some exclusive videos and content each month, and it really does help us keep going. There is also the new thanks button under my videos for another way of throwing money at us. Both me and Zin appreciate all the support for the channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.